When you told him to do something once, he didn't do it then. You had to tell him 2 or 3 times, and then you reach a limit.
I never thought that my mother could actually break a wooden spoon on me.
I spanked him with a wooden spoon.
And it broke.
And it broke.
He's got his knees on my arms, sitting on my torso, and would just tickle me till I cried. He was just horrible. He was evil.
When you were 12 or 13, did you forget to cut the lawn one Saturday by 1 o'clock?
And it was probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made.
I got a phone call, and the guy wanted to know if I knew where there's a go-kart for sale, and I said, yeah. I said, I know where there's one. He said, whose is it? And I said, Tony's.
I was playing baseball with my buddy, having a good time.
Tony's standing there with his mouth open and eyes bugged out, looking at the go-kart go out the driveway. I don't know if it taught him anything or not, but he sure got a shock out of it.
Contrary to his brash image, Tony Stewart grew up in quiet Columbus, Indiana, and all he ever wanted to do was race.
This is the place where I started my racing career. I used to have to mow the grass, sit by the grandstands, because my father was the president of the kart club, and so I'd come out here and watch him work on the track, and I'd mow the grass, and then on the weekends we'd race and chase girls through the grandstands and go get hot dogs.
Today it's Tony who's considered the hot dog, the result of a familiar racing recipe. Winning is good, losing stinks.
Every time we got ready to back out of this driveway, I would say, can you win tonight? And he'd say yes. I said, good, because when you tell me you can't, we're not leaving the driveway.
In our sport, there's 1 winner and 42 losers, and I hate to lose. I mean, you show me a good loser, and I'll show you somebody that I can beat on a weekly basis.
I just got wrecked. I mean, you guys can see it. I mean, what do you need me to tell you for?
I always told him to be honest, tell it like it is, don't whitewash it.
For those people that had any doubts and thought that I was putting everybody in danger, you're a bunch of idiots, because I was the fastest car on the racetrack at the end.
It's good for NASCAR, keeps everybody on their toes.
Puts a little excitement in the race. That's what you want to see.
It's not always the way I would like to see him express himself, but I don't want him to be dishonest and be somebody that he's not.
It seems the camera is always at its best when Stewart is at his worst. Colorful words and vivid pictures have targeted Tony as racing's bad boy. His short emotional fuse can be lit by failure, frustration, and run-ins with racing foes.
I can think of maybe 4 instances where 5 minutes of cooling off in your position would change almost everyone's perception of you.
Absolutely.
Have you thought about that?
Absolutely. Our sport's the only sport that doesn't have a cool-down period after the race, and I'd love to see that change.
The fans see things that aren't necessarily the way the drivers really are, and they get a false impression. You go at it tooth and toenail for a period of time, and then they expect you to climb out and smile and say, gee, that was a nice race, my car was great, my sponsors are fantastic. That's crap.
Do you regret any of the things you've done, Tony? Or do you feel any need to apologize for any of them?
Everything I do is because I believe in it. Now, I don't throw fits because I believe in throwing fits, but when I throw a fit, it's because I believe I've been wronged or that somebody's done me the wrong way.
I say, go Tony. That's okay. You can fight for it.
The bad boy image does fit well with NASCAR. That's why I like him so much.
Winston Cup racing in 53 years didn't just become this for no reason, just by smiling and waving all the time. I mean, there's been emotion behind it, and in my opinion, this sport is losing a lot of its personalities. There's other guys just like me, but you worry about being politically correct and saying the right things and worry about upsetting people. If I worried about upsetting people all the time, I'd be miserable.